Hey everybody, I'm John Eads back with you for another great episode here, and across from me is a guy that doesn't need an introduction, but I'll give him one for the sake of professionalism. National champion outfielder with LSU baseball, Lake Charles legend, and a potential candidate for a key to the city in Doosan, right?
That's right.
Jake Brown, thanks for coming down, man.
How's it going, man? Thank you for having me.
Absolutely.
Excited.
Nice to have you, and I hope you've been having a good summer.
Yeah.
What's left of it, you guys were playing ball there for a lot longer than last year. Season ended late June, and now it's July, and school starts in, a couple weeks?
Yeah, I think like third week of August is when we get back to it, so enjoying the time off, working, just getting our feet back under us and getting ready to go.
Have you done anything fun? I saw you went to the UFC fight with a couple teammates in New Orleans this past weekend, right?
Yeah, that's about it. Just that, me and my dad and Case and Evans went down there, and that was a really good time. Something I'm a big fan of MMA and the UFC and all that, so going down there and experiencing that was something super cool for me.
Probably an electric environment.
Oh, yeah.
Would have been cooler if Poirier won.
Yeah, if he would have won, it would have been nice, but, I mean, it was kind of like a romantic ending in a way. Like, he went out when it was time to go out.
Yeah.
But it was fun nonetheless, like crazy environment, like you said.
Seems like it. I've seen videos. I've never really been into MMA and UFC. I've always been more of like a objective sport fan. Score a basket, hit a home run, score a touchdown. What do you like about MMA? Like, why should I be a fan of it?
I think it's entertaining. Like, it almost feels like a old gladiator match, like when they had the Romans and they'd go into the cathedral and you have the two baddest guys out there and they're just going after it. Like, something, it brings out like the inner competitor in me. It's like those guys are it's just them. They're locked in a cage and they're just getting after it. And I think that's something awesome.
That's pretty cool.
It kind of fires me up watching it.
Yeah. What are you doing while it's going on? You just watching and cheering and taking it all in?
Yeah, watching, cheering. I try to score the fights. Like, I almost think of myself as a judge while I'm watching it. I'm like, all right. Because they do like by tens every round, so you get a 10 if you won the round. So I'm watching like, all right, that's a 10-9 round. Next round, like 10-9, maybe 10-8. So I'm watching it, trying to score it. We got there at 5 o'clock, I think, for the first like early prelim fight. And we were there till after midnight when Dustin was fighting. I sat in the same chair the entire time and didn't move. I was so locked in.
No trips to the bathroom?
No, I took a break in between the prelims and the main card. They have like a little like 30-minute intermission or whatever. So I went to the bathroom, went and got some food, and then sat right back down and got back at it.
Crazy. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like gymnastics. They score it up to 10, but obviously it's round by round and stuff.
Pretty much, yeah.
How do you get points?
It'll be like takedowns, strikes landed, damage done, all that type of stuff. A lot of it's just like the eye test. Like you see, like he won that round.
Okay. Do you think they got it right then?
Yeah, I think they did a good job of scoring it. Actually, I mean, I'm in no position to argue with the judges.
Well, you scored it yourself.
Sometimes I will.
Yeah.
But I think they did good pretty much all night.
It's kind of like when you're sitting down with the book and you're scoring a baseball game, kind of going through. Same kind of thing. Would you ever do that? Would you get in a cage with somebody?
Down the road. I mean, I'd have to do so much training to even get like close to the level that those guys are on, and it's kind of late. I'm already 20 years old, and they got guys. Like, there was a guy that fought in the prelims that was 23 years old, and he had been training since he was like 12.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they got a little bit of a head start on me.
Maybe
when I'm like 60, I'll fight Jake Paul or something.
Oh, okay. Put it on Netflix? Or?
Yeah, he likes to fight old people.
Yeah, I've noticed that. You watched that fight he had with Tyson and everything?
Yeah, dude, that was just interesting.
Yeah? What are your opinions on Jake Paul? Jake.
I like him, man. I think he's entertaining. Like, he knows how to promote himself. He knows how to make money. He's actually a pretty good boxer. He just needs to fight someone his age.
Yeah.
That's actually a fighter.
Maybe someone his own size, too.
Yeah, not 80-year-old Mike Tyson.
Yeah. Oh, he hung in there, though. It seemed like. I didn't watch it. Yeah. But I heard about it. It was
he didn't
get
knocked out, which was impressive.
Yeah. I wouldn't want to step in a ring with that dude.
Ever.
Different kind of training, though. I mean, you've been training for baseball well before you were 12, and so it's just a different kind of thing. You can't use your speed either because the ring is so small.
No, not at all. Yeah, I got nowhere to run around.
Yeah. So, okay, if you could fight anybody besides Jake Paul, who would you fight?
Ooh. I don't know. We're talking like professional fighters?
Anybody.
Whoever would give me the biggest money grab. So, like, I'll step in there, like, Conor McGregor comes back, huge name, huge money fight. I'm losing either way. So at least I'll make a good paycheck from it.
Okay. We'll build the brand up a little bit more. And And call him out, maybe.
Yeah, hey, me and Connor would have a good press conference.
Yeah, you would, actually.
We could go back and forth in a presser.
But I don't think you could do the thing where they stand and look each other in the eye. I think you would start laughing knowing you. You're just too goofy.
Nah, I could lock in for it.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay.
Especially when I know that I'm about to get beat up pretty badly. There wouldn't be much to be smiling about right there.
Yeah. That'd be so funny. Well, none of that was on my list. Actually, the UFC fight was on my list of questions, but all that was not. So I guess there's no natural segue from that to the next thing. But good stuff there. So the draft was recently. I guess we'll work in backwards order, and a bunch of your teammates are now going into the pros. Cade Anderson, Anthony Ianson, Jared Jones, Daniel Dickinson. The list goes on and on. Ethan Friley, a bunch of them. What was it like kind of seeing those names come off the board?
It was crazy. I mean, me and Kaysen, he's my new roommate now, and we're watching the draft, and we're seeing all these names pop up. So Cade's name pops up, and he goes third. And we're, like, ecstatic. We're, like, jumping through the roof in my house. We're so happy for him. And we actually drove down to Cade's house right after we saw that. And the whole time we're driving, he has the draft pulled up, and we're waiting, like, man, I wonder when Anthony's going to go. I wonder when Ethan's going to go. And so the whole way we're driving, we're keeping up with it till eventually we're at Cade's house. And Case looks at me, he's like, Schwartz just got drafted. Like, so we're talking to Cade and hanging out, but at the same time we're like looking at our phone, checking in on all the other guys. So I mean, seeing all their hard work kind of pay off for them. Like, obviously we had the team success and we had the national championship, but seeing their hard work pay off for them individually and seeing them be able to take the next step in chasing their dreams is something awesome. And I think a large part of the reason that each and every one of those guys came to LSU was to have an opportunity to play professional baseball. And I think through their development, through their hard work, like everything I said, it's really cool to see that pay off for sure.
Chase went second on the team, or was he after Anthony? I'm trying to remember.
I think he was before Anthony.
Before Anthony, and then Anthony went, and then they all kind of outside the first round, and then getting into the second, they started to go quickly.
Yeah.
So kind of just like bang, bang, bang. But it's kind of, you know these guys as teammates and guys that are going to class, and then you wake up the next day and now all of a sudden they're the future stars of Major League Baseball.
It's crazy.
Kind of crazy to think about, huh?
Absolutely. But I mean, the way those guys go about their business, like they're professionals from the start. So it's very fitting for every guy that got drafted this year. And even Luis, who signed in free agency, all those guys, like I said, handle their business like professionals. Like they're meant to be where they are right now.
Mm-hmm. Was it sad after maybe a couple days after the national championship when, you kind of come back to reality a little bit and it's like we just won the Natty, awesome season, but the same team that was out there playing is never going to be with each other again?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we when we got back in town, we had a little meeting in the locker room, just kind of like, because obviously after the national championship, you don't really want to have a meeting right away to talk about the end of the season. But I mean, so we did all the celebrating and then came home, bus touchdown, whatever, after we got back from the airport, and sat around, had a meeting, and kind of just everybody went through and kind of said what they were thankful for this past year. And a lot of that, like pretty much what everybody had to say was the guys around them. Like you're surrounded by such a good group of guys that you take a little bit for granted because you're just around them every single day. And then once you realize that, like, hey, like I'm not stepping on the field with Josh Pearson again, it's kind of a crazy thought. But like we savored every moment with the team. Like Omaha was a ride just because we knew like this is the last little bit of time that we have together. So, I mean, we got closer than ever, and a lot of that's, I think, why we were so successful. But then, yeah, definitely a little bit of mixed emotions, kind of bittersweet at the end, but also, like, you got to be happy for everybody that's moving on, advancing their journey, not just in baseball but in life. Like, and no, like, you'll still see those guys again. Like, I was hanging out with Josh not too long ago. So, I mean, it's your teammates forever. Like, especially when you're together for so long and you win and you go out, like, your names are all on a poll in a history book forever as a national championship team. So kind of never really apart from them.
Yeah, it's just, maybe a little bittersweet because, you come out to fall ball. You go to these workouts you're already doing in the summer probably, and you look to your right and you're expecting to see, Josh or John. John will be back, obviously. But I guess he's in the Northwoods League right now, so maybe not right now, but eventually. And instead, it's somebody new that you'll have to build a new relationship with. But it's never going to be like the one you have with somebody else, But that's what makes everything so special. So,
right, no doubt.
Have you seen the new flagpole?
I have. I drove by it. It was yesterday actually. I was driving by and I saw it. It looks really good.
How many are there now? 8, I guess, right?
Yeah. Should be 8.
I was saying at some point this season they might have to renovate or something because they're kind of running out of room, it looks like, in the front there.
You need a bigger intimidator.
Yeah.
First of all, because I think this program is going to be winning a lot more national championships here in the near future.
Yeah.
So expanded intimidator, bigger area out front, more flags. We got some decorating to do.
These are Jake's demands.
Yeah, I mean, when you win, I think it was a quote from The Wolf of Wall Street. It was like when you, he said something about his yacht. He was like, when you play the part of a movie villain or something like that, you have to have the yacht to fit it or something like that. So, I mean, we need to have the, how do I say this? We got to let everybody know who we are in a way.
Biggest villains.
Oh, yeah. Hero, villain, whatever you want to call it. We'll just win.
Yeah. What do they call it? The Naomi? That was
Naomi,
the Naomi, same thing. Yeah, that'd be cool. I guess they got to design the new one now because they got the temporary one up, and now they got to get that new one up there with the 8 national championships.
8, yeah.
So if there was one thing besides that stuff that you would change about the box, what would it be? Like if you guys could add one thing.
I don't know. I know a lot of people on Twitter talk about changing it all the time. I love it how it is.
Okay.
I think it's perfect. Like it feels like home when I'm walking out there and playing the game. So, I mean, not too much on big changes. Maybe, like, something here or there. Like, if they expanded that catwalk a little bit further down, maybe if that went further down the lines, that would be the only thing I would guess. But besides that, I think we're rocking and rolling. I love it.
What do you mean by the catwalk?
Like, the covered area. So, like, behind home plate, they have the covered area that goes kind of around where the concession stands and stuff are up there.
Yeah.
Maybe if that cover just went further down.
Oh, yeah, I see. I think a lot of people would like that on those Sunday games.
Yeah, for sure.
Because it would help with the shade. It would probably help you guys a little bit, seeing
maybe.
Fly balls out there, possibly.
It probably could, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I know they made some changes this past year with moving the seats up on the field level and then putting netting around the side, moving the bullpens into, behind the right field fence for you guys, and then the left field wall kind of for the opponents. Did you like that? Was it a little bit of an adjustment deal?
I liked it. It was really nice,
Okay.
especially I played corner outfield, so not having the bullpens in there in foul territory to like worry about tripping over, going to catch a ball or something. That was really nice, and I know the guys liked it too. Like the pitchers in the bullpen, they loved it, having their own kind of area back there, more to do, more space to get loose and all that. So I know everyone was happy about that.
Yeah, you have to worry about kind of warming up, and the fans are right there, and they can see you, and they can talk to you. For the opponents, it's a different story, because they're right up in there, and they can kind of get in their heads a little bit. Mm-hmm. But it's nice to have a little bit of privacy so you can lock in, I'm sure, for some of those guys back there. One thing that I would like to see is a little more outfield seating, personally. I think it'd be cool to kind of extend the right field seats to the batter's eye and maybe the left field, too, somehow. That might be difficult. I think that'd be cool.
I think it's definitely doable, and people would pack it out.
No doubt.
They wouldn't be empty seats, so that could definitely happen. I could see that. I would like that too, just being out there. I'm very interactive with all the fans.
Yes.
So just hanging out in right field and having more people to talk to would be kind of nice.
I have a question about that. I'll ask you. We'll get to that in a little bit. Continuing, we talk about the draft a little bit. Before that was the national championship, the 2-week stay in Omaha. When you're there for 2 weeks, you're doing something right.
Yeah,
right?
No doubt.
And you got to go and see them win in 23 as a fan, and I'm sure you had, thoughts about getting a chance to do that yourself and being the one out on the field and
for
everything.
Sure. Yeah, it was awesome. I mean, like you said, I went there in 23 to watch, and there's a difference between being in the stands and being on the field. And being on the field for that was something that no one will ever take away, and it's something that I'm super proud of the team, proud of everything that it took to get there. It's more than just booking a plane ticket as a fan, when you're going there to play, it's a lot more that goes into it, but being on that field was special, and it's something that, got a little bit of a taste of it now, so definitely want to make that happen again.
Yeah, you got a couple more years to do that. Maybe ideally for your professional prospects, one more trip would suffice, right? What'd you guys do kind of when you weren't practicing and weren't playing the games out there?
It was nice. I mean, our hotel was in a really nice area, and then Omaha is super cool. So, I mean, we had a little old market village right next to us with a lot of good places to eat, like ice cream shops, all that stuff. And then Omaha had that fan fest going on kind of by the stadium. So, we went out there for a couple of days. We like after practice, we'd go into that market village, get some food, whatever. We'd ride the scooters around. I know Coach Johnson's not a huge fan of the scooters, but we would take those to get to like the fan fest and everything, just so we're not wearing down our body, because you got to save that for the training and for the games. So the scooters made it a little easier for us. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff to do, so we were able to have a good time in between practice and games and all that. So it was really nice.
I heard a story about the scooters. I'm not going to get into it because I was sworn to secrecy, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yes. Did you hit the Ferris wheel?
I did not, no. Kaysen wouldn't go up there with me.
Come on.
Yeah, I never.
That was the deal?
No, I never even brought it up to him, just because I knew he would shove it back in my face. Like, hey, there's nothing wrong with a little brotherly love up there on the Ferris wheel, enjoying where you're at. But I don't think anyone would go up there with me. That's
a shame.
Yeah.
That's the one thing I wanted to do in the Fan Fest that I didn't get a chance to, because every time I wanted to go, some of the guys I was there with, Jack, right, the pencil guy,
yeah.
we were talking about doing that maybe next year. It was closed.
Yeah.
So.
And I know we went to the zoo also.
Yeah.
We did go to the zoo for the opening ceremony. So we had the whole zoo kind of just to ourselves and the other teams. We were walking around there. Really cool.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a fan of a zoo now. I've been to the San Diego Zoo, but it was too hot. It was 80 degrees when I was in San Diego, and that's way too hot for them. So I was
going to say, for you, that's not too hot, right?
No, I thought it was incredible. I'm like,
yeah.
Too hot? What? And so that was a nice zoo, but they had some of the animals, like not all the animals were out because of the heat. And being in Omaha and seeing a bunch of different animals is kind of cool, especially when it's just you and your guys.
Mm-hmm.
So we got on like the gondola, kind of like the ski slope thing.
Yeah.
And you get like an aerial view of the zoo. You're like going over lions and stuff. I know me, Bear, and John were sitting on it.
You all fit on there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Somehow we all did.
And it didn't violate the weight.
No, I was squished up in the middle of it like this, but we were all on there, and Bear's terrified of heights. So me and John the whole time were like, ooh, bad time to fall over the lion right there.
That's funny.
It was funny, yeah. We had a good time for sure.
Do you have siblings?
I do not.
So you're an only child?
Only child.
So now you get to experience what it's like to go on a road trip and be in the middle seat.
Oh, yeah.
In the back.
Yeah, not fun at all.
What's it like being the only child?
It's not bad. I have two cousins. My two first cousins that live right across the street from me growing up. So, I mean, those in a way were kind of like my two brothers. Like, we spent every day together. So, having that was nice because I had, like, a little bit of only child. I get spoiled a little bit at home, but then also, like, I'm never bored just because I have them right there. So, it was a good mix of both.
Okay. That's cool. Your one cousin that I was referring to earlier about the key to the city, and it's Doosan, right?
Doosan, yes, sir.
That's one of your cousins.
Mm-hmm.
Right? He owns the restaurant there.
Second cousin. It's my dad's first cousin, Kevin Nakan, and awesome guy. Always been really good to me and my family. And he had his own little Jello shot challenge throughout the year, and when we were in Omaha, and so after that, everyone would go over there to watch the games, and that's how it started. And so. They welcomed me nicely whenever I went into town over there, and super good people, super good town, and thankful for him for sure.
What's the name of his restaurant again?
Knox in Doosan.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they got something on the menu named after you, right?
Yeah.
Or something? JB Sliders.
JB Sliders.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I'm kind of a picky eater, so I don't really like much on my burger, and so he has the sliders there, and they're not really sliders, like they're kind of full size patties, but it's two of them. Some fries or whatever, and it's just like mayonnaise, ketchup, lettuce, and that's about it. Like that's kind of all I get on my burger. Okay. Grilled onions sometimes from the right place, but I'm kind of picky about those just because you got to do them right. Like if I'm cooking a burger at my house, I'll have onions on it because I feel like I can do it justice.
Do a job.
But that's the safe route that I like to go with. So I mean, that's what comes on them. I actually went there and I ordered them, and the waitress was actually his daughter, my other cousin, and the waitress she said, well, what do you want on it? And I'm like, well, exactly what comes on it for the first time ever.
So on the menu, it's exactly how you would get it.
Yeah.
With like nothing on it.
Pretty much, yeah.
Wow. Okay. I'll take it as it comes.
It's nice, yeah.
Okay. Wow, they really personalized it for you. So how do you do here then? Because you got to go to the football ops building to get food, right, and stuff like that?
Yeah, they have the nutrition center at the 6, which is nice because they have like the grill station where they'll do burgers, they'll do like chicken wraps and all that type of stuff. And then they have like the topping bar where it's kind of like almost like a salad bar. You can just get exactly whatever you want on it, so it's super sweet.
Cool.
It's nice.
You go there for all your meals?
I'll go there probably once a day. I don't have the meal plan. So like when you're living on campus, you get 3 meals a day there.
Okay.
When you're off campus, you get breakfast and then either your choice of lunch or dinner.
Even if you're an athlete.
Yeah, but you could also pay for the meal plan, which isn't super expensive at all.
Okay.
But I go there, like I'll get breakfast there a lot of the time, and then I get lunch there pretty much every day, just in between class and going to the field. It's right there, so it's super nice. Good food, it's healthy, it tastes good, so it's good for us.
And you'll make some of your own stuff at your place.
Yeah. Me and Kaysen just put together our Blackstone grill the other day, and so we've been experimenting on that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anything planned?
Yeah, just whatever comes up. Like we'll get bored one day. Like, all right, you want to whip up some fajitas? So we'll just we'll make some fajitas on there, like chicken and steak, all that good stuff.
Sweet. Okay. Probably not a ton of time to sit down and cook a nice meal, but
I'm not
every now and again.
I don't have time to just throw on like a 4-hour meal, but I can make something kind of quickly.
Not many people do. So who was your roommate last year?
I lived with both Cades, Cade Anderson and Cade Woods.
Oh, okay.
And they were both my roommates, so they were awesome. It was perfect.
Yeah, Cade and Cade. Probably a couple mix-ups every once in a while. Hey, Cade, can you do the dishes?
Well, I'd call them Andy and Woody.
Oh, there you go.
Because we'd be in there, and kind of funny because the Toy Story.
Yeah, I was going to say, aren't those Toy Story characters?
Yeah, so I just called them Andy and Woody, and that's because, the first, couple weeks or so, it'd be Cade, and it'd be like, well, no, Cade Anderson, no, Cade Woods, and so I just got Andy and Woody.
It's kind of like my mom. Yeah. Well, at home, she'll say the wrong name when she's trying to get somebody's attention.
Oh, yeah.
I'm John, my brother's Colin, and for some reason she'll mix our names up. I don't know why, but it's kind of like that. Yeah, it's Andy, Woody, that works. Cade got drafted. Woody, huh?
Yeah, he did really good in the draft league, I know that, and he'll be a great part of his organization, so I'm happy for him.
I know you didn't get a lot of time at LSU, and it's hard to crack that rotation. There's so many good candidates for it. But all you need is an opportunity. What was it, 10th round, I think he got taken in or something like that? And before that, he was in the portal. So, worked out, and we'll see what he can do. Early impressions of Kaysen as a roommate.
He's great. He's good. He's definitely more outgoing than Andy and Woody were. But I love him to death. He was kind of my fourth roommate last year. He'd always be over. We'd just be hanging out. So, he's nice to have. Maverick Rizzi, whenever he gets back from Massachusetts, will be the other one. Yeah. So, we'll have a good house.
Cool.
And I know they're both very clean, so
that's all you need.
Yeah, that's literally all I care about because I can get along with anybody.
Yeah.
But those two are great people. Like if I could hand pick 2 roommates that I'd want to have in my house, those would probably be 2 of the highest names up there. Like they're great people.
Perfect. Yeah, Mav's been balling in the Cape League. Every time I open up Twitter, it's like he's out there shoving.
He's a dude. He's going to be really good for us.
Yeah. Coach said a lot of times he would lead the team in appearances this past year, and he wasn't wrong. He did. Yeah. Crazy to think about, as a freshman.
As a true freshman, which is impressive. But, he doesn't handle himself like a freshman at all. Like, if you just had a conversation with him in the locker room, you'd think he'd been there for 3 or 4 years. Yeah. He's just a veteran presence.
It's a running trend with you guys, and it's probably something the coaches look for recruiting. So,
yeah, no doubt.
Because you can have it all outside, but you got to have it inside, too. So, good mixture of both there. Back to the zoo. What's your favorite animal, or what was your favorite animal that you saw there?
Seeing a lion's cool. Like king of the jungle, I don't know, something about it. Like I was talking earlier about my competitive nature when it comes to UFC fights. Well, also just seeing the primal or the highest, the top of the food chain. And when you go there, it's the lion. So seeing that's kind of cool. They're huge. Those are some big lions in there. And so that was cool to see. And then we heard them when we were on that little gondola. They were roaring down there.
Oh, so, really?
Oh, yeah. Got the whole 9 yards. It was cool.
I went 2 different times to the zoo, and every time I went, they were just up at the top of the hill just sitting there.
Yeah. Well,
chilling.
Yeah, they were mating the first time we passed. So you saw that in live action, and then as the gondola had turned around and we started going back the other way, that's when they were just standing there roaring.
Oh, my God. Wow.
That's what you see. It's nature at the zoo.
That's their primal nature. Wow. Well, that's cool. Did you get to see the bayou section of the zoo?
Yeah, we did, but it was kind of
it was really dark, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was hard. It was hard to see.
I was like, I don't even know where I'm walking right now.
Yeah.
How are you supposed to see the gators? How do you know they're not on the path right in front of you, about to bite your leg off.
No, yeah, literally. And then the funny part was when we were on the gondola, we were going over, and we went over kind of where the gators were, and that goes back to like us messing with Jared, because they had that little part where you could actually see the gators in the water.
Okay.
And we're going right above it, and we're like, ooh, they're like nudging him. It's so funny.
Man.
You got to give him a hard time.
Yeah.
A guy that big that you can really never pick on.
Right.
When you got the opportunity, you have to.
Yeah. He got on the wrong ski lift.
Oh, yeah.
Should have gone on the next one. You know?
It was fun.
Man, that's good stuff there. Did you go over and see the Rosenblatt, the remnants of it?
I did not. No, I know a few guys did. A few guys actually walked around over there. But I never went.
It's crazy. There used to be a big baseball field right there. Huh?
Yeah, now it's just like, what is it? It's like the size of like an infield now.
Yeah, it's just they have like the original, where the bases were, where the foul lines were, and then like some of the seats.
Yeah.
Nothing like it used to be. But it's cool when you go back and you watch like the 2009 World Series when Jared Mitchell hits a home run, you could see the big desert dome in the right field background. So it's pretty cool. It's just crazy to think about that's where it all used to go down.
All those historic moments, yeah.
You saw him on YouTube or something, looking back, Rosenblatt days and stuff. And,
no doubt. You go back to the walk-off homers and then Ben McDonald pitching in Omaha, all that stuff, and it's just it's right there. Like, it's all the same place.
I know. It's just wild. Now it's just a parking lot.
Yeah.
It's just it's crazy. Ben had the same haircut then that he has now.
Oh, yeah. High and tight.
Uh-huh. I like it. By the way, prayers to him. He just recently fell off like a deer stand, right?
Yeah, I saw that.
He was out hunting, I think, and luckily just a concussion, nothing more serious than that, couple cracked vertebrae. But sounds like he's okay. He was on
he's a tough
Instagram
guy.
and stuff. Yeah, it's crazy. Have you ever been on a deer
Oh, yeah. No, it's
stand?
Yeah, you can see how it's very easy to fall out. I mean, when you're climbing, especially into like a bow stand where you're actually in the tree, and it's a very thin ladder because you don't want it to be seen. So you're climbing up that, and you're carrying stuff with you. Like it's pretty dangerous, but
It's high up there.
yeah, I mean you get probably 30 feet up there, so
Okay.
it's a good fall.
Do you hunt often, or?
Yeah, I like to hunt, especially during like Thanksgiving break when we're off during the fall. I always try to make a trip. We got a place in West Texas, just kind of about hour and a half, 2 hours west of San Antonio.
Okay.
So we'll hunt out there a little bit, just deer hunting. It's a good time.
Cool. You a good shooter?
I like to think so, yeah. The last couple of years I've been more focused on just bow hunting.
Okay.
'Cause
you mean a bow and arrow?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's a lot of fun, and you're up close and personal, a little bit more of a challenge. So that's fun. I love doing it.
Awesome. And your dad hunts too?
Dad's a big hunter. Oh, yeah. He's up there, I don't even know, probably every single weekend that he's not working. So he loves it.
And do you guys eat what you get, or?
Yeah, I mean, we'll have like old meat from deer that we had previously killed up there at the camp. So we'll eat that, and then we'll send the new meat that we take over to get processed, made into like ground meat, sausage, all that stuff. So we'll get that back, and so it's kind of like a cycle. So it's nice. It's really nice. We're not the people that kill animals just to kill them. Like, we'll kill them and eat them.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's venison, right? They call it deer meat. There's a couple different kinds. Right?
Yeah, honest, I have no idea. I just know how to eat it, and it's really good.
There you go. I was having a conversation with someone recently, and they were like, "Yeah, I love venison." And I was like, "What? What is venison?"
Yeah,
Maybe it's deer meat or something.
Yeah, I don't go that deep into it.
We don't hunt much where I'm from. People do hunt in Michigan in the winter when it's snowy and stuff, but I never really got into that. I was playing hockey all the time.
Yeah.
So a little time consuming there, but. That's cool. You might have to take Luis's celebration now that he's gone. The bow and arrow.
I know, yeah.
Bow and arrow.
It was going to be hard to take from him. That was kind of his thing. It was funny. We all had the thumbs up when we were all doing stuff, and then we just knew Luis's. And it was awesome. Yeah, and that's been his thing. I know he did it at his previous stop, and not going to take that away from him. I mean, it's a cool thing. It was a cool celebration, too. We all loved it. We thought it was so cool.
I noticed that. I think we were looking at his highlights from Indiana State, and he had a double, and he did that. I was like, all right, that's tough.
Yeah.
I think this guy's going to be pretty good.
That's his thing, yeah. He's incredible human, too. Like, he fires me up when he's playing. Like,
really?
Having him back there and just, like, leading from behind and seeing everything, like, he's the definition of what a catcher is. And so he's definitely a good role model, too. Like, I know him and Cade spend a lot of time with each other, Aaron Beatty, and him and Eddie. So having those guys back after having such a productive season behind Luis and seeing what he brought to the table will be something cool for us.
Yeah. Tough dude, too. Like, every time he got hit with a foul ball and he needed a second, like, you knew he wasn't coming out of the game.
No, yeah, no. It would have taken a forklift to get him from behind the plate back into the dugout.
Maybe not even that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He would have had to rip him. I know he came out in our fall game against Biloxi because he had gotten hit with a foul ball. And even coming out of a fall scrimmage in November, that didn't matter at all in the long run. He was pissed that he had to come out of the game. But that's just the toughness of him. That's the toughness that our guys are going to bring to the table.
Mm-hmm.
He's a beast. And like I said, he signed his free agent deal and couldn't be happier for him. Like, that's a guy that deserves everything that comes his way.
With the Twins, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll have to see if he becomes the next Joe Mauer now, right?
Yeah, we'll be keeping up with him for sure. I mean, everybody loves Poppy.
I'm glad he got an opportunity. And a bunch of other guys got opportunities, too. It sounded like players maybe didn't get drafted, and then you got some coming back, which we'll talk about as well. Mm-hmm. So it's good. I think everybody deserves a shot somewhere, even if you didn't get drafted. Just because you're a senior in college doesn't mean you can't play.
For sure, yeah.
You know, so time will tell there. Back to Omaha, a lot of great moments. How many games y'all play? 5?
5 games.
Yeah. The minimum, I guess, because you didn't lose a single one.
Yeah, that was nice.
Yeah.
Loved that.
What was your favorite moment? Is there one that sticks out besides the dogpiling and obviously winning it at the end?
Yeah, I mean, Jared's walk-off hit,
Okay.
that's kind of like, I could still, like, feel every emotion that I felt being in the hole and watching that happen and watching it take place. I mean, that was something crazy, especially given his past. Like, the game 1 against Arkansas obviously didn't have the game that he wanted to have, had a redemption game against UCLA, and then coming back against that same Arkansas team and hitting the game-tying homer, and then hitting the go-ahead single, or not go-ahead, the walk-off single right there. And then we're all just running down. I mean, that's a guy that through thick and thin, he was the leader of that team. And then having him have that moment on the biggest stage was something that I know he'll remember for the rest of his life, and something that all of us are going to remember too. Just running after him, which Bear's a lot faster of a guy than you would think when you're chasing him. Like, I know I was winded by the time I'd got out to center field and got him, but he was moving. I know he was super excited. We all were, and we were able to carry that momentum into the finals, which was huge.
It's a little different than the Tennessee game where he had to round the bases and touch home. And
yeah, he had to come back to us. Yeah. This time we had to go get him.
Yeah, but the shirt still came off both times.
It has to, yeah. It's kind of like a tradition.
That's the thing?
Yeah.
Hit a walk-off?
Take off. That's why the Astros had so much controversy when Altuve hit the walk-off homer against Chapman in the ALCS, and he didn't take off his jersey.
I remember that.
Because everyone thought that he had the buzzer on. And so
you guys just making sure everyone knows you're not cheating.
Yeah. We got it. We're just good.
Right.
That's what it is.
That's funny. Well, that was a good moment. Of course, the home run against UCLA as well. You had some big moments too. The one that stuck out to me was that same game. You weren't in the starting lineup, I don't think, right?
Yeah.
So what is it, the 5th inning maybe, the 4th, 5th inning? It's still pretty early, and Stanfield comes to the plate, and you pinch hit for him, and then
I think it was either the 6th or the 7th.
Something like that.
It was kind of like middle of the game. I think it was a little bit late.
It was getting late. I think you're right. It was like the 6th. But the reason why that's important is because Jay kind of rolling the dice. It's not like this was the 9th and you guys aren't going to be in the field again. Like, this is it. Like, you still have to go back out and play in the field. So because of that, you go in, and then Dererick's got to play center. And Stanny's been the center fielder all year, you know, so it was just – and he's been hitting really well too.
Yeah.
But you go in, you hit a 2 RBI single, and you guys take the lead at that point in time.
Yeah, it was awesome. I mean, that's why I'll tell everyone this for the rest of my life. Coach Johnson is the best coach in baseball when it comes to managing the game, like the game within the game, is that there's no one better at that than him. And he puts so much work into it. If you would go into his hotel room when we're on the road, so he stays in his own hotel room because I don't think the man sleeps. It's like everything that he does is geared towards winning the next baseball game. And so he puts a lot of work into it, and I think it comes to show throughout the games that we play. When it comes to those close games like we're talking about, I feel like we won just about every close game that we played in this year. And huge tip of the cap for him. I was thankful for that opportunity to go out there and deliver. And like I said, the preparation and everything that he helps me with leading up to moments like that is awesome because it makes me just going out there and competing. I'm able to be out there and be free. I'm not having 1,000 thoughts run through my head. It's just me and the ball at that point. And so he does a great job, and I'm super thankful for him.
Yeah, we all debate if he sleeps as well, because it doesn't seem like he does, between the recruiting and the coaching and everything like that. I mean, it's I don't know.
Yeah, that's what it takes.
Yeah. So, like, what are some things that he's looking at? Is it analytics? Is it, like, when he's making a decision like that, like, what kind of things do you think he's thinking about?
A lot of it's matchups, so it's just like he does a ton of scouting on the opposing team's pitching. Him and Jamie are a actual analytics guy. They'll do a lot of scouting based on certain guys, certain matchups, what hitters do well against similar pitchers, and a lot of that stuff. So, I mean, I was at the point of the year where, and given that moment, wasn't hitting particularly great against left-handed pitchings, and they had a lefty start, and so I was down. And Josh, who mashes left-handed pitching, obviously you put him in. And then once the righty had gotten brought in, Gackle, I've had success against righties for the better half of the year, so it was just kind of the move right there where we feel like, all right, this is the moment where the game could change, have it go our way. And so I was thankful enough that it was me to get called upon right there, and thankful enough that I was able to deliver, which was an awesome moment for both myself and the team. Felt really good. I know it shifted the momentum in our favor for that game for sure, and I guess it was awesome.
Needed a little bit more after that. Obviously, Jared's he followed suit with you. He hit it just about the same spot on the field, I think.
Yeah, down but never out.
Yeah. No, I mean, that was crazy because we were down in the tunnel ready to do the post-game stuff, and it was 5-3, right? And for some reason, I thought y'all had it in you. So I pulled my phone out, and I had it typed in, LSU wins 6-5 in walk-off fashion. I had it queued up just in case it happened. I don't know why I felt that way. And then I watched Luis hit something to left field, and everybody starts cheering. And I'm like, what are they cheering so loud for? It was just a routine fly ball. Because we couldn't see anything where we were standing. And then next thing you know, like the guy just like dropped it or something. And then, boom, crazy. Yeah, but you guys did that a lot this season. Like that exact game we saw, a little different at some points, but you guys had a lot of come from behind walk-off type wins.
Which was awesome. Like that's why everyone in the dugout was so like confident even when we were down a few runs in the last inning, just because like we had been there before. Like we were down 3-0 against Tennessee. We were down against Arkansas when Ethan walked it off against Arkansas with the sac fly. All different types of games. We trailed South Carolina in a game late.
Yep. North Dakota State was
7-0 in a midweek. It's like even games like that, like the whole season. When you go back to Frisco, we have the Kansas, the Nebraska games, and it's like we were almost built for that. Like it's like everything that the season had to offer kind of led to that moment. So we were like, like we got this. Like no one's worried at all.
Ironic as it is, the one you couldn't come back from was Omaha.
Yeah.
In the second week.
Who would have thought?
Then you go and you practice at their stadium.
Oh, yeah.
The Mavericks, man.
Full circle.
Crazy. Yeah. But you got it when it mattered in Omaha. So
no
the tables turned on that one. So when did it become clear to you that you guys might be capable of winning a national championship? Like, was there a moment? Was there a game? Because for us, we watch you all year. I mean, you play in the SEC, so obviously you're a contender every year. But there wasn't a time for me, maybe besides the Tennessee win on that Friday, where I was like, I think this team's got what it takes. And maybe that's just because I was seeing a lot of great baseball teams that you guys are playing week after week, and it's just up and it's down and it's hard to tell.
Yeah, there were a few moments throughout the year for me. I think day one was one of them just because you go into the season with such high expectations. Like when you come and play at LSU, it's because you want to play for a national championship. So like day one of the fall, being around all the guys, like good vibes right away. Like it almost felt like there's always like an awkward moment, like at the first day being around new people. Well, there was none of that this year. So it's kind of like we just walked right into it. Everyone started blending nicely. And I was kind of, this has a little bit of a different feel to it. This feels good. And so the fall goes on. Obviously, we had a really productive fall as a team, go into the spring inter squads, and then opening day, we kind of put the work on Purdue-Fort Wayne, play a really good game. Offense comes out smashing baseballs. Pitchers, I think, set a record for most strikeouts in opening weekend. And so we're doing that, and we're like, dang, this is a really good feel. Even last year's open, not this past year, but the year before, my freshman year, opening weekend, we kind of had some close games. But this time it was different. We go out storming from day one. And then the Tennessee series obviously made us feel really good, and then Arkansas series after that, and then we get into the regionals, and it's we come out and it's every little maybe hiccup that we were going through just kind of fixed itself before the regionals due to the work that we were putting in. and in the playoffs, it felt like we were untouchable. Obviously, we had the game against Little Rock, but even after that, it was like we were never worried. Like, we showed up the next day, we were like, yeah, we got this. Like, we're gonna play our baseball, and there's not really much anyone can do when we're playing our game. And we just kind of took that and rolled with it for the rest of the year.
Yeah, that was a crazy regional.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
It went so perfectly for the first 2 games.
Yeah.
And then that game, and then go down again against Little Rock.
I know.
We talk about coming back from behind. We go down against
Forgot
Little
about
Rock
that
again,
one,
and then
yeah.
offense starts putting it together slowly. Kaysen sets a record for batters struck out in a row. And it's
Ethan Fry hit a in the park home run, right?
Ethan had like probably the best game I've ever seen played by a hitter. I mean, crazy stuff. Good game. And then like that momentum just carried, and we never really lost it.
Yeah, I mean, West Virginia, kind of a sacrificial lamb.
Yeah.
And it had to feel nice, too, because y'all were like a couple outs away from having that exact scenario last year, them coming to play y'all here. And that was a hot weekend, wasn't it? There were a ton of fans just like that had to leave their seats and like sit inside by your locker room and watch on the monitors because it was so hot that day.
Yeah, for sure.
You know? Your friends out in San Diego wouldn't have been able to hang, it sounds like.
Oh, yeah, no, 80 degrees is too hot for them. They don't want to come to the box in June.
No, that was like 100.
Yeah, those are 2 very hot days.
Yeah, no. But y'all got it done, and, of course, make it to Omaha. Back to those days, the pre-national championship press conference, when you made the comment about scholar athletes. Did you catch any heat for that?
A little bit, not really. It's funny enough you say that. I was actually in our academic advisor's office earlier today, and I told her, like, I was going on a podcast, and she was like, just don't say anything about the scholar comment. Like, she was joking with me. Like, she thought it was funny, which is all that I really cared about. Because if she thinks it's okay, and she's the one making sure that, you know, we're in the place that we need to be academically, so that's good. I'm glad that she thought that was funny. But, yeah, I got a little bit of heat from it. Funny enough, we had our best team GPA in like recent years. We had a higher team GPA than the 23 team, which was I think the previous record, and so we beat that, won a national championship. So what she was telling me is that we are scholars, and that the better that we are in class, the more likely we are to win a national championship statistically.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got a little bit of heat from that on Twitter. It was kind of like 50-50. It's like the LSU fans thought it was hilarious. Everyone else was like, oh, this dumb hick from the South, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, dude, we're good in school. Obviously, we're smart enough to play baseball. Like, we can count 27 outs, 3 outs an inning. If there's 2 outs, you keep running. If there's 1 out, you don't get tagged out. I mean, it's all math. About all the thinking I need to know. If it's 3 strikes, I'm out. If it's 4 balls, I get to go to first base. So, I mean, you don't really got to think much while you're out there.
Score more runs than the other team, you win the game.
Yeah, I mean, very, very hard game to mess up when it comes to, like, actual intelligence.
You would think so, but you probably see some things scrolling social media. There's some takes out there.
Yeah, I mean,
some good, some bad.
Yeah, the social media guys, they know everything. I mean,
yeah,
there are guys that were saying fire Jay Johnson when we were winning a national championship.
Yeah.
Like, that's what a lot of it goes into that. I mean, that also goes with having such a good fan base, is that there's going to be, like, when there's so many people rooting you on, there's obviously going to be, like, people on social media that just have no idea what they're talking about. And we're all very aware of that.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, at the same time, we have the great fans on social media. Like, we have some awesome people that support us on social media and come to the games. So, I mean, we get the best of both worlds.
It's like politics, you got your 10% that are extremely radical, your 10% that probably don't care enough, and then there's the middle 80%.
For sure.
That, understand it and go with the flow and all that stuff.
Absolutely.
So, that was funny. You have a good GPA, though, right? I mean, it's
3.7.
That'll play.
Had a 4.0 going into the year. It slipped a little bit.
Like the second semester? Or like the beginning?
Into, like, my sophomore year. So, like, after freshman year, I had a 4.0, and then going into sophomore year, it kind of dipped a little bit. Classes got harder, it wasn't the welcome to college.
No excuses, Jake.
I know, yeah.
Ridiculous.
As long as I keep it above a 3.5, keep the tops in order, because we have the Louisiana education system, the
scholarship,
tops.
Right?
Mm-hmm. So, as long as I keep it above that, I'm happy.
Yeah, that's
Save
good.
a little money.
No doubt. So how does it work, like, when you go pro after junior year? You have to come back and finish school, or you, like, take it online or something like that?
So minor league baseball has, like, a continuing of education program. So being at LSU in minor league baseball, I would get like a scholarship from my team. So they would pay for the remaining school that I have left.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah.
That doesn't come out of your like bonus or anything, does it?
No, I think it comes straight from the program or the organization. And so, like, you see some people like draft in recent years. Like, there was a high school kid a couple years ago that wanted to still have his education like paid for. So he decommitted from the school he was committed to Arizona State because he would get more money for school because the price of school was more expensive or something like that. And so that happens, but yeah.
And then he signed.
Pro. Yeah, and then he signed pro.
Man.
But yeah, they do a good job. Like, make it very, very, I wouldn't say easy, but very manageable to do both like professional baseball and also get your degree. So,
that's cool. I didn't know they do that. So that's nice to have that option. You don't have to pay for it, and I guess you just got to then fit it into your schedule. With all the bus trips, probably in
no doubt
A and double
busy
A
schedule.
and stuff. And what do you study?
I'm studying sports administration.
Okay.
So, like, if baseball didn't work out in the long run, or even after my baseball career is over, because it will end one day.
MMA?
Yeah, who knows? Yeah, I could go be a judge professionally. But
oh yeah.
I want to be. I don't know if I want to coach yet. I think probably as I get older, I'd maybe want to coach one day. But I know I like being like a sports agent or something like that, like representing people. That could all fall under my degree. So doing something like that, I want to stay in sports for as long as I can. I mean, this has been all that my life is for 20 years, and like literally, we're in a dry spell right now in between Omaha and fall ball, and I'm like lost. I'm like,
what do I do?
Yeah, I don't know what to do, and so definitely want to stay in sports for as long as I can.
What have you done to fill the time? Pick up any new skills?
A little bit. I went and played pickleball the other day.
Ooh, court to table?
Yeah.
Okay, you like it?
Court to table, yeah. Great place. Food's really good too. So I was there. Me and Guidry went there. We were messing around. He's a lot better than I am, and so yeah, give it time. I'll be a pickleball shark one day. I'll be really good at it.
Is that what they call the good players, sharks?
I know they call them card sharks in gambling. So I was.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
If you we can call it a pickleball shark. That'll be me.
Yeah, you may have just started something.
Get good enough to where I can call it whatever I want. Hopefully.
Right. Yeah. That seems tough. Someone was telling us the other day, though, that baseball players are usually good at pickleball because of the hand-eye coordination and all that. So you just got to have the cardio, I suppose.
Yeah. And there's a lot of rules that I wouldn't understand. So it's kind of similar to ping pong in a way in tennis, but there's certain rules like you can't get into a certain area of the court unless the ball bounces there first, like closer to the net. And then the way that all the serving happens, that's a lot to keep up with. I'm better at just hitting the ball and not thinking.
Yeah. Well, there's ways for everyone to play.
Yeah.
So I still got to get over there. I've heard a lot of people have been there and they like it. So
yeah, it's sweet.
Add another one to the list. You had told me that I asked you some silly question after practice there. You said you were trying to learn the guitar, but you forgot everything because you had to go to Omaha. Terrible.
I'm trying to pick it back up. I haven't been as dedicated the last couple of days just because I'm like trying to find different stuff to do all the time, and then I don't really want to be locked in my room right now. But I played it a little bit here and there every now and then, just trying to get better. But once I get a little more busy, like once I'm finished with practice and I'm super tired for the day and don't exactly want to go do something, that's perfect time.
Oh, okay.
Just right before bed, like 15 minutes here, 20 minutes there a day.
So if, God forbid, Kaysen or Mavericks numbers slip a little bit next year, it'll be your fault because they're not sleeping as much?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be on me. It's understandable, but I mean, I don't think those guys are not going to sleep less this year than they did the past year, from what I understand, is that Kaysen stays up pretty late and gets up early. Like, he's up early in the day. Like, I woke up today.
Okay.
I woke up today at like 8:30 because I had to go do the meeting with the academic advisor. Like, I was over there. And so I woke up pretty early, and I'm walking by, and Kaysen's gone. I'm like, well, all right, man.
I wonder where he's off to.
Yeah, no idea. I know he's going home this afternoon.
Cool.
He's going back to Houston. But I know he gets up really early, goes to sleep pretty late. Like, we stay up watching movies and stuff, like, just hanging out. So I know he goes to bed pretty late because I do too. I sleep a little bit later than he does. So, I mean, maybe it'll be my fault. We can blame it on me, so we don't blame it on them. If they slip a little bit, like here comes fall scrimmage 1, and they're not pitching very good, I'll be like, yeah, you know what? That's
I'll be there to see it. So
I know, yeah. I know you'll hold me to it too.
No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, I'll just say it was me. I'll go outside or something in the future if I have to.
That might be worse because then your neighbors may not like you unless you're good.
Yeah, if I'm good, that's what give me something to work towards. Stop pissing the neighbors off.
Not saying you're bad.
I'm pretty bad. You can say it. It's all right.
I haven't heard you play, and I wouldn't even know what good guitaring sounds like because I've never touched one.
Yeah, no, I'm not very good at all right now.
Do you play? What's that game called on the Wii or whatever? Rock Band or something? Guitar Hero.
Guitar Hero. Yeah. So we were playing that when we were in Hoover in our hotel. They had like a little like game area for players where they had like ping pong, they had pool, and they had.
This is in the elite hotel for the winners, right?
Yes,
the
absolutely.
Top seats.
Yeah. Okay, we're in the hotel connected to the mall, so we had the nice spot, and they had a Guitar Hero machine. So we had guys that would spend like hours in there playing Guitar Hero, and it was so funny.
You've seen the movie Mall Cop, right?
Oh, yeah.
So was it kind of like that?
It was a little, like, no lie, it was a little bit like that. Like, it was intense.
And then you hop over to the hurdling machine, and it's like,
foul!
Foul.
We didn't have that.
I love that
been
movie,
so fun.
bro.
Such a good movie.
Hilarious. What other movies you guys, like, you have any recommendations you guys been watching?
Yeah, I'm a huge movie geek.
Right?
Like, huge movie
Coach
nerd.
Jay is too, right?
As far as I know,
Ferrell,
he's always quoting movies. I know that. So, like, he'll give us pregame speeches and he'll talk about like different, like he'll quote from a movie. Like he quoted the 300 movie with the Spartans. He quoted one of that. Like he quotes movies all the time, but so that's something that me and him probably have in common because I'm a huge movie fan. I know I just watched all 3 Lord of the Rings movies in the last couple of days. Huge fan of the Lord of the Rings movies.
Wow.
Big Star Wars guy. Love Star Wars movies. That's kind of came out in the past a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And
that may have been my fault.
That's perfectly fine.
There's worse things to come out.
No, I'm proud of it. Yeah, I love it. Like I have a little bit of nerdy side to me. Like I love Marvel and DC movies. Huge fans of that. I'm actually going to see Fantastic Four tonight.
Oh,
the new one that came out. So I'll be in the movie theater tonight at 9:40, directly in the center of the theater.
That's right. In the middle or the front or what's the strategy?
It's row F, so it's kind of towards the top, but not all the way towards the top. So you're not hurting your neck looking up.
Right.
But it's also like I like to be in the very center of the movie theater, just so like encapsulate myself with everything that's going on. So yeah, huge movie guy. I love like certain directors. Big fan of like Christopher Nolan's work, Martin Scorsese, Quentin Tarantino. Like I could go on for days talking about it. I have an app on my phone that tracks how many movies I've watched.
Wow.
And it's like 250 in the last year.
Jeez.
Movies that
Oof. You're dedicated.
Yeah, it's something that I take a lot of pride in because like when I'm bored, it's like such an easy thing to do. Is just throw on a movie and just get lost in it. And so I love that.
Some people have MyFitnessPal. Some people have, different things that track how many steps they take. Jake Brown has an app that keeps track of how many movies he watches.
Yeah, no doubt.
That's about a movie a day.
Just about.
Thereabouts.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Probably front-loaded before the season.
Yeah. A lot during the fall. A lot of movies going on during the fall.
Yeah.
Just because, we'll finish the inter squads and then from, 7 o'clock to when I get tired to go to bed, I just throw on a movie for 2 hours, 2.5 hours, and then go to bed. It's perfect.
Yeah.
It always works out perfectly.
I disagree with your movie theater seating strategy. I like to sit in the aisle just so if I have to go to the bathroom, I don't have to, inconvenience anybody.
Right, yeah.
Up and out. Same thing with planes.
Yeah.
There's nothing worse than sitting on the window.
Yes, huge aisle fan on the plane for sure.
And hopefully in the exit row.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, I'll get that extra leg room. Perfect.
Need that. Is the plane y'all take to the games nice? Is it kind of just like a chartered?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like a commercial aircraft, but we get it chartered, so it's really nice. It's everybody more or less has, like, I know for Omaha we all had our own like row, like we weren't sitting next to somebody. For most of the plane rides, like if we're going to, I don't know, just throw something out there, go to Oklahoma, like I know you'd sit with someone. So like I sat with Dererick for a few rides, sat with John.
Is it assigned or is it just like whatever?
Nah, it's just whoever you sit by. I think I sat by Josh on one of them.
Yeah, there's a picture I think after the Sam Houston game in Frisco. You guys took like a selfie off the belt or something like that.
Oh yeah.
It was artsy.
I know.
Lawns on Visco.
Get a little thinking go into that.
Yeah.
It's my aesthetic side.
Yeah, right. It's part of the nerdy side of Jake. Yeah. Did you jump in the pool?
I did.
You were in that group? Okay.
The first one into the pool.
You were the first one?
Uh-huh. And I dove headfirst into
How'd that work out for you?
The 3-foot pool. It was fine because I kind of dove at like an angle where it was more of a belly flop than a dive. So I didn't hit my head or my neck or anything on the bottom.
Could you imagine?
Yeah.
That would not have been good.
That would have been a hard one to explain to Coach while he's down there. He's down there ecstatic that we just won our first tournament of the year. And come back, tell him, hey, I fractured a vertebrae in my neck or hurt my neck or something.
I was sliding into second.
Yeah.
Practicing sliding into second in the pool.
Yeah.
Always next game mentality, right?
Absolutely. I mean, because you gotta enjoy where you're at, but then you got to move forward. So that's all I was doing. I was doing them both at once.
Yeah. Mine was on, who were you playing after that? UL maybe or something like that? Midweek, I don't forget. You were thinking about the next one.
I couldn't even tell. Yeah, it's always about the next one.
That was hilarious, that whole thing. Because Coach Yeski, we were standing next to the dugout for that particular game, filming, and he leans over to us and he's like, hey, you guys are going to want to go to the lazy river after the game. Mm-hmm. We're like, what is he talking about? And then lo and behold, after the game, you guys take the photo or whatever, and everybody starts sprinting towards right field. I'm like, clicked. Wonder what they're doing out there. And then next thing I know, everybody's jumping in.
Chief's jumping in. We had been messing with Chief all week because he did it in 23.
When he was at Arizona, right?
I don't know. I don't remember exactly when it was, but I know he had been in that river at some point. Yeah. So we were talking to him, we're like, Chief, we win this thing. Like, you got to get back in. And he's like, all right, well, y'all have to win it. He's saying all this stuff and whatever. So, I mean, we win it. And then we're all up there. We're jumping in, and we're looking around. We're kind of like, where's Chief? And then we see him walking up the stairs, and we start going crazy.
I have it on video. I need to pull that up. He takes off the shirt. It's all ceremonial, and then he just belly flops.
Oh, yeah, it was awesome.
Spread eagle.
That's a player's coach right there.
Yeah,
definitely.
That was awesome. That whole experience. Even Sheeran got in there.
Yeah, everybody was in the pool.
Yeah,
just about. Besides the guys that like were on the all tournament team that were down there doing like media and stuff, everybody else was in that pool.
I must have missed that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well. It sounded like the staff wasn't too happy about that. That was working at that park.
No,
they were like, guys, you can't go in the pool. And it's like, dude, come on, man.
Yeah,
it's like,
we're gonna suspend us for the next game. Tournament's over. We're leaving anyway.
You're not gonna be there the next time they're there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We're leaving anyway.
So, that was cool though to get to play in that. That was a cool park. It had like a basketball hoop and the lazy river. And
yeah, that was a great place to play. Great event.
The stadium itself was kind of just tucked in the middle of those apartment complexes.
It was a little weird, but it was awesome. Like we loved it. That was a great time.
And y'all could just walk to the stadium because your hotel was like right there.
Yeah, that's where we would walk to the stadium every day.
Yeah.
So it was nice for sure.
Pretty cool. It was y'all, Kansas State. They made the tournament. Mm-hmm. Pretty sure. Nebraska. I'm not sure if they made it. And then Sam Houston. Did they make it in?
I think they made it, yeah.
Yeah? Okay. So they call it like the best outside of Omaha or whatever like that. Mm-hmm. And lo and behold, y'all ended up winning it. So, all right, a lot of different spin-offs there to what we just talked about. And I have a lot of that written down. The Star Wars thing. What's your favorite Star Wars movie?
My favorite one is Revenge of the Sith.
Is that the third one?
Episode 3.
Yeah.
Yep.
That one's electric.
That's my favorite one. That and then Empire Strikes Back. If you go to the
5,
the prequels, 5. Yeah.
Okay.
Those two are my favorite. Revenge of the Sith definitely takes the cake, though.
Yeah, I think a lot of people would say that. I haven't gotten into the new ones. Mm-hmm. I feel like it's...
I've seen all the new ones. They're just... It's different.
Yeah.
It's not the same like nostalgia feel to watching the movies. Yeah.
Who's your favorite character?
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Oh, okay.
Obi-Wan Kenobi's my favorite. He's in pretty much all the movies, either as himself or Ben Kenobi or like the Ghost flashback. He's in all of that. So I mean, huge fan, and he just kind of like, I don't know, takes the cake for me. He's just always up there, and he was my favorite character even when I was like little. I know I say that. I dressed up as Darth Vader when I was probably 6 years old. My mom has a picture of it, definitely. So I was Darth Vader at one point. But then I think Obi-Wan Kenobi, just as I got older, I started liking him more. We went to Disney World when I was like 7 or 8 years old, maybe. I don't think I could have been any older than that. And they had Jedi training in Disney World in the Hollywood studios where you could go and like have lightsabers and do all this stuff. So I did fight Darth Vader with a blue lightsaber in Disney World at one point. So had to get the get back for Obi-Wan right there since he did
you win?
I like to think so. I mean, we just kind of like hit,
sure.
and then they sent me down. They're like, all right, next.
They weren't impressed.
No,
You didn't do any flips or anything, probably.
Yeah,
You got to go back now. And
I want to go back
get
so
right,
bad.
you know?
I want to go back so bad.
That's what you should have done. I mean, after you win a Super Bowl, I'm going to Disney World.
Yeah.
You win the national championship.
Take the team to Disney World.
We're going to Disney World.
Bear actually went to Disney World like right after the season was over, and
Really?
so I was super jealous of him.
See, he got the last laugh. You guys were messing with him too much at the zoo. He may have
that's
invited
what it
you.
is.
Otherwise, you know.
Yeah, he should have invited me.
Bummer. Well, you guys should all go. Maybe before school starts. You know.
Yeah, I mean, there's still a little bit of time. We can
Yeah.
go.
It's what, 8 hours to Orlando? Maybe a little
Yeah.
more. Yeah. Thereabouts.
Oh,
Quick
ain't
flight?
bad. Yeah, ain't bad.
Yeah.
Bring our bus drivers back. Take one of the charter buses there.
You bus drivers are the goats too.
That'd be
by
so
the
fun.
way,
Oh, they're the
for
best.
sure.
They're the best.
Something to think about. I could see you dressing up in an Obi-Wan Kenobi costume. Even though
Absolutely. Yeah.
What'd you say? You're 19, 20?
20. Yeah, with no shame.
Yeah. I can see that. Speaking of Halloween costumes, Josh was Jay Johnson for Halloween.
Yep.
Right? How'd that go? Was it good?
Yeah, I mean, it was good. That was a few years ago, so I think that was in 23.
Oh, okay.
It was either in 22 or 23 that he did it.
So you haven't seen it?
I haven't seen it in person. I've seen the pictures of it. Pretty good representation. Like, I know Coach Johnson would be proud. And so he did a good job. This past year, he was Dobby from Harry Potter.
Oh.
And so that was hilarious to look at, to walk in, because it's always been at Josh's house. So you walk inside Josh's house and you look and you're like, wow, that's a
costume.
That's something, yeah.
What was yours?
I was in. I was.
If it's shareable.
Probably not. It's not. It's nothing too bad. It's just something that like half of people would think's hilarious, half of people wouldn't think it's hilarious. So we'll just keep it tucked in. Yeah, we'll keep it tucked in.
We'll keep it tight to the vest. Any ideas for this upcoming Halloween?
Yeah, I think I'm going to be Ron Burgundy.
Ooh, so you're going to take my job?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think I'm going to be Ron Burgundy. But the scene in Anchorman where he like just has like a robe on at the pool party, I think that's going to be me this year.
Cheap.
Yeah,
just need the
very,
robe.
very doable. I'm gonna go get a wig too. I got the mustache for it as of now. I don't know. I might get a fake one because his is thick. It's a huge mustache.
Can you grow it any more than you got it right now?
I probably could a little bit, but I like to stay presentable. Like it doesn't look too. We all know what I'm thinking. I don't want to say it on the.
It's okay. I know what you're thinking.
But yeah, I don't want to look too much like that. But I'll just get a wig, get a robe, and then rock it, some flip flops, and get out there.
I like it. Stay classy, San Diego, right?
Exactly.
John shaved his mustache.
He did. His summer ball team makes their players shave their facial hair.
Really? It's that deep. And he plays for lacrosse?
Lacrosse Loggers.
Okay. That's kind of a tough name.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he told me that his team made him shave his facial hair. Regardless if that's true or not, I'm not really sure, but that's at least what he told me.
I have a hard time believing that.
Because he sent me the picture, clean shaved. First thing I texted him back was, "What's wrong with you?" Because I'm like, "What are you doing, dude? It's like, this is me and your thing. Like, we got to keep it going." And he said that his summer ball team made him shave it. So I was like, all right, well.
Steinbrenner must be right.
Back in Baton Rouge, day one, I expect you to grow it back on the trip home. Because I don't want to see you without it.
Yeah. It would look a little strange.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny.
There used to be a rule here, I think, under Maneri that you couldn't have facial hair or something like that. I thought I heard at one point.
Yeah, we would not have been a good team for that because we had a lot of guys with facial hair.
Fidel last year, his was electric.
Immaculate, so good. You think like him, Hayden, Tommy had a beard, Josh had a mustache, John had a mustache, Connor Benj had a mustache this year, Cade Woods had a mustache this year, and then like Luis had facial hair, Aaron Beatty had facial hair. It's like everybody.
I guess the controversy's over until John grows it back if his mustache is blonde or.
You'll see it. You'll see it when he comes back. It'll be blonde.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's no surprise.
What's it like running that account? I know what you're gonna say. What account?
No, I don't even know what you're talking about.
Yeah, right. You want to see what I look like with a mustache? I used to have a mustache.
Really?
For a little while. It just wasn't a good one. It's still on my ID though until I have to get it renewed.
Dude, you rock it. Yeah. You can pull it off.
I don't know if they let me get it here. We have the same rules as lacrosse.
Yeah.
Here, you know.
I mean, that's understandable though because I mean you're always on camera.
Right.
Look presentable.
I'll ask. Maybe once the season rolls
You can
back
pull it
around,
off.
it might be a good luck.
You'd be like a
charm.
military thing. You just got to keep it inside the
Tight.
lips.
Yep.
Yeah, you got to make it good.
Yeah. I'll look into that. Okay. Transitioning. This has been electric. We've talked a lot of non-baseball.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the Crocs. I saw a guy leg pressing this morning, like 4 plates, and he was wearing Crocs. Interesting choice.
Yeah.
Would you do that?
Absolutely, I would. You throw them in sports mode. Let it get.
They go into sports mode. Okay.
Oh yeah. Look, I got some right
I know.
here. So
Yeah. I mean, obviously.
got these on, obviously. So just flip it back right there. It won't slip. You're good. Good to go.
Well, keep them up. Let's run through the giblets.
Yeah. So this is I got all these sent from Crocs. This is the number 7. This is just I keep it with me just because I'm proud. I love the number. This is just a Crocs hat. We got the tiger on here, LSU obviously, and then this was sent to me by Phil's Oyster Bar.
Oh.
It's just a cracker.
I couldn't tell if that was a s'more or a cracker. Okay.
Yeah, it's just a cracker, which, I mean...
Oh, well, I guess s'mores have, yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah. That'd be cool if you had a s'more giblet.
That would be nice. I'm a big s'mores fan. That kind of goes with hunting when we're out there. We're
No
around
doubt.
the fire.
You have any on the right, Croc?
Yeah, I got some on the right. A lot of these are Phil Oyster's Bar, just because they sent me a bunch of these. This is Phil Oyster's Bar. This is
Love
the
it.
seasoning. Got the Oyster Bar right here. We got a baseball and a deer crossing. This just kind of goes back to like the hunting thing, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
The Crocs. We got the deer crossing. So this is just what I have on this pair. I should have wore the Star Wars ones. That would have been good. It would have fit. But yeah, I got all different types. I have like, I don't know, 5 or 6 pair of Crocs at my house, all decked out with different stuff on them for the occasion.
How do you pick which ones to wear?
I don't know. I have a camo pair that I wear a lot, which they don't really look good with any outfit, but I don't know why I just like wearing them. I think that might be why I like wearing them. So I'll wear those pretty much everywhere I go, just about. But then I got the slides that I'll wear like to the field and stuff, just like in between BP and the game and all that. I can just slip those on when I'm going to do anything real fast.
I had a pair of Crocs growing up. It's been a long time. Long time. Maybe I got to get back on the saddle.
Got to. I almost got a pair the other day. I was walking through the mall.
Man, at a certain point, do you have too many?
No, I mean, because it's an expression of yourself. So, I mean,
Is it?
Okay. I'm a very expressive person, very outgoing. So, it's like the Crocs are just an expansion of myself. So, I saw a pair the other day. It was a toe mater from Cars.
Yeah.
Pair of Crocs. And I almost got them. My mom's probably going to be watching this in here, and she's going to be mad that I didn't get them. Because growing up, when I was like young, I had a pair of Lightning McQueen Crocs because I loved the movie Cars back then. My mom said I watched it probably every day. So I had those, and she said I would play wiffle ball in them. I'd be playing basketball in the backyard with them. Like, she said I tore those things up. So I almost got this pair of Mater Crocs just to, like, surprise her when I got home. I would have them on, but I ended up not doing it. I might have to do it now, like, talking about it. But
You talked yourself into it.
I might have just because I think it would be funny.
Or just send Crocs an email, because didn't they hook you all up in Omaha?
Yeah, they did, and super thankful for them. They did a really good job. I try not to bug them anymore. But, I mean, I feel like they would. If I asked them to, I think they would do it.
So how'd that all come about? They saw what you said about them, and then they just made it happen?
Yeah, it started with the interview. I don't remember if it was before the regional or before the super regional. One of the games. It was back home.
Yeah, I remember. We asked you about it there.
And it was like
Got
before the meeting or before the interview had really started, or
Yeah.
the media session had started, and then
That's the best time.
Yeah, that's my favorite time. And so someone had asked about him, and I started talking, and then it got brought back up later, and then I started talking about it more, and then it got brought up in Omaha. I got interviewed on the field during our practice day, and was talking about him, and then next thing I knew, I had Crocs reaching out and hooked us all up.
So you got to hook me up with a pair then, because we started that whole thing.
Absolutely, yeah, no doubt.
I'm playing. That's cool. It's kind of like some people get tattoos, some people get Crocs. You know?
No doubt. Yeah,
Don't put your life story here. Put it down there.
Yeah, I don't have any tattoos, but I do have a bunch of pair of Crocs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it. So the whole team got a pair? That's how that went?
Yep, the whole team. Didn't think about it when I was sending the shoe sizes, so I kind of felt bad after it. I didn't ask the coaches for their size.
They didn't get a pair? Or they got a size and it was just whatever?
No, I didn't. It's because they ordered it and they said, we want to send it to you and all the players. So first thing I did is text the group chat, get all the player sizes, and then I just sent it right away because I was trying to get them before we left Omaha, just because we were all together still. And so it would beat me having to send them out to everybody's separate address, and never even crossed my mind until Yeski was like, "Hey, where's mine?" Like messing. He was messing with me, but he had walked up and he was like, "Hey, I need a pair," and I was like, "You know what? I'm getting you a pair." And so he asked for, when we won the championship, we were waiting outside the stadium to take the picture, and he said, "I need to get him a pair that says National Champion on it." So
okay.
Before the season starts next year, I'm going to figure out a way to make that happen.
You have to bug them one more time.
Yeah.
You think he'd actually wear them?
I think he would.
I think he's got that side to him.
He would. Yeah, absolutely.
He's got some aura, I think.
Absolutely, no doubt. And then because they say National Championship on him, that'll just make him want to wear them that much more.
No doubt. Yeah.
Yeah.
Show up to the recruiting meetings. Just check out the shoes, guy.
Mm-hmm.
Come play here, you know?
This is what you get.
Uh-huh. I like that. That's funny. All right, what other crazy stuff do I have on here? I think we've talked about a lot of this. You mentioned the group chat.
Mm-hmm.
You guys made a new one, I'm sure.
Yeah, we got a new one with all the new guys and then the returners in it. I think
it's full now.
Now has finally came to what it's going to be. So that's cool.
Is it quiet so far?
A little bit, yeah. Now it's just kind of like, who's in town, whatever, what are y'all doing? But then as like fall goes on, it'll get more involved, I guess.
Mm-hmm. What do you think of the transfer portal class that Coach has put together?
I've met a few of the guys. I haven't met everybody yet, but I think we're going to be really good. I think we got the pieces that we needed to get. We got some pitching. We got some infield to replace people that are leaving. And I think we're going to be really good. I think we got our type of guys. I think that was a big focus of it, is getting not just the talented players that we got, but people that also fit the mold of what we're trying to do as a person. I think that's why we were so successful last year, because we brought in pieces and that were good people. And not saying that people in the past weren't good people, just saying like these guys fit exactly what we were trying to do, knew what we were getting from them day in, day out. And I think that's a lot of what is coming back this year and what we're bringing in. And so super excited. I think as the fall goes on, obviously there'll be that little competition between everybody, but it'll bring out the best in everybody. And super happy that we got the guys that we did. And I know that they're going to be happy that they decided to come play here.
Yeah, you mentioned the competition, and that's what it was for a while. I think the plan in the outfield, or at least in right field, was platoon. You know, we're going to make an All-American player with, 3 different guys, and then eventually you grab that position, basically. Though Josh got opportunities here and there, and Ashton pinch hit a little bit. Just what was that all like? It was weird because Ashton had played in most of the games last year, and then this year, it's just there's only 3 spots.
Yeah, I mean, it's just the depth that we had. Like, the team was so talented, and we wouldn't just use 9 players every game. We're using the 9 players in the starting lineup plus a couple pinch hitters, guys mixing and matching here and there, which goes back to the matchups that we were talking about earlier. But I think that competitiveness, obviously, you're not really competing against someone because it's all one common goal. And I think everybody that was in that group of in and out, between me, Josh, and Ethan for a while, and then Ashton, and even guys like Dalton, like everybody understood what we brought to the table and what we could do well and what the other guys did well. So, like, really, when you're talking about making one All-American player, everybody was bought into that. Mm-hmm. And so that's why, like, come every guy's time, like come Ethan's time, he was ready to go. Come my time, I was ready to go. Come Josh's time, he was ready to go. Call on Ashton, he's ready to go. Call on Dalton against Tennessee, he's ready to go. It's like everybody was so extremely bought into team over me that, yeah, there was the competition, but also it kind of just elevated the way, because everybody wants to play. Everybody wants to start. Like, no one's going to hide that and act like, no, I don't want to start. But so everybody understood that, but they also understood that, like, hey, this isn't my time right now. So that competition of wanting to be the best and like also knowing that when it's your time, be ready to go, that we had a good blend of that, and it worked out for us in the best way.
Hard to find. Not everybody's like that, but everybody truly did have their moments. Dalton against Tennessee, Ashton against Alabama when he had that home run. And you all stepped up when you had your opportunities. You had more than most others did. So Ashton's moving on now. Mm-hmm. I saw him in Chatham, and Dave Van Horn was there. I think the Arizona State coach was there recruiting him. He eventually commits to Texas, though. Yeah. So I think you'll probably play him next year, right?
I would imagine so, yeah.
It's not confirmed, but...
Yeah, the schedule's not out, but I would assume we probably play him at home, which would be nice for us.
Yeah. So what was it like playing with him for the 2 years? Y'all came in together, right?
It's awesome. I mean, I'd known him for a little while before we had gotten to move each other, like, or to be here together, just from travel ball and the circuit and all that growing up. And we committed around the same time, both during COVID of in between our freshman and sophomore years is when we had committed around the same time. So, I mean, seeing him kind of growing up with him along the way and then stepping foot on college together, like, great dude. Like, I have nothing bad to say about the kid. He's an awesome competitor, awesome human, and hard to say, but just there was a lot of competition this year, not a lot of spots for a lot of people, and he definitely had his moments. Like, you can't get to where we were in the season without him, and I knew wherever he would go, he would find success, and he'd be happy, and he's gonna kill it at Texas. Like, I'm not gonna act like just because he was my teammate and he left, I'm not gonna act like there's bad blood between us, like a lot of people would. I mean, he's gonna go kill it. He's gonna do good, and I'm happy for him.
I thought he would come back because in a perfect world, I think for everybody, Chris gets drafted. You know, a lot of people thought he was ready to go play, and then there would have been an open spot. Ethan, too, he got drafted. But, you know, it's not guaranteed, and other places it might be guaranteed. So he's been tearing it up with Chatham again. He was in the All-Star game. I think he hit a home run in the All-Star game recently. And we wish him luck, and maybe we'll see him next year, either in the regular season, Hoover.
Yeah, he'll do good.
Maybe the World Series.
And whenever we see him, I'd imagine LSU fans give him a warm welcome just because he was such a big –
He didn't do anything except contribute and be
literally, exactly. Yeah. Like, everyone loves him around here, and we'll be happy to welcome him back if we do play him next year.
Stanny's back. Fired up about that?
Yeah, super happy for that. I mean, when you think of people, like I said, couldn't get to Omaha without him. I mean, the amount of times that dude just, like, left his heart out there and just played with everything that he got. I mean, he has the crazy Sports Center plays. It felt like every weekend. Yeah. And then clutch hit in the championship game right there. I mean, he's a guy that you see he announces. Like, you're watching the draft and you want him to go for his sake just because, like, how awesome would it be to chase your dream of playing pro ball? But also there's kind of like a selfish side of me that's like, dang, but if we got him back just one more year, you know? So super happy to have him back, and I'm gonna love being out there with him again.
Yeah, we'll see if he sticks in center. I know some people have been talking about maybe Dererick will move to center. He got some experience there too. I'll be curious to see where he hits in the lineup, Chris, because he was so good in that 9 spot. But obviously you got to, move things around. It's a new team. So Dererick's back, and I'm sure he'll be blowing up that group chat at Inhumane Times, right?
Yes,
as he does.
Yes, absolutely.
Sending you TikToks and everything.
No doubt. Yep.
Yeah. Well, what's he like off the field?
He's hilarious. He's incredible, dude. I mean, one of the guys that, like, coming in, you know a lot about him, and you know he's this highly ranked recruit, whatever. So, like, a part of you's like, man, I hope he doesn't come in here and he's like a cocky kid or whatever. None of that. Comes in is not like that at all. Like, super down to earth, super humble, super nice guy. Really shy at first, but then as he kind of got comfortable, became more outgoing and awesome human. He was weird. He went on Instagram Live. I don't know. It was either like 2 or 3 days ago. Went on Instagram Live, and he's like inviting all of the players to join his live and talk to him. So, like, I got on there for a little bit and just talked to him. And like, he's one of a kind. Like, he's Dererick, and he'll always be Dererick. And everyone loves him. Like, everyone loves Dererick for who he is.
College stud, right? That's
college stud. Shirt. Which, first of all, he posts that on opening day.
Yeah.
On opening day, posts a picture of the college stud thing on Instagram, and we're all like, dude, we know who he is. And, like, this felt like super out of character for him. And then he walked in, and, like, we had all seen it, and he walks into the locker room, like, dude, what are you doing? And he was like, wasn't that funny? And then we're like, yeah, dude, it was. Like, you're right. It was hilarious. And so we kind of rocked with it and rolled with it. And, I mean, he's awesome.
He backed it up. I mean,
he did. That's why we were kind of like in between, because he had such a good fall.
Yeah.
But he hadn't played a real game yet. But, I mean, for a guy like him, with his talent, with his maturity, and the way that he plays, like, he could go out there and post whatever he wants for all I care. I mean, he's going to come and bring it every day. So
right. I think that's exactly what you had said when we were talking about the group chat thing. Is like, you know what? When you're batting 3, whatever he was, you can get away with whatever you want.
Yeah, dude, go to sleep whatever time you want. Send me as many TikToks as you want. I don't care. I mean, I'll watch them, and then just do you, and he does.
It was nuts, dude. Every time I go to one of those scrimmages, like, he's hitting RBI singles and stuff, and I'm like, dang. I mean, they say he's gonna be the freshman of the year. I mean, I really think he could be.
Yeah.
You know. And he came out and did it.
Yeah.
Why is he so ahead of the curve? Because it's not easy. I mean, you had success as a freshman. Maybe not as much as he did, though.
Right, yeah. I don't know. I don't know what it is that he has.
I guess if you knew, you would have done it yourself.
Yeah, I didn't have it, obviously, but he did. But
and you had a good freshman season. Let's not get that mixed up.
He's just, the way that he handles his business, everything that he does, like, it never felt like he was a freshman besides him being new on the team. That's the only thing that made him a freshman was legally his age and his class in college.
Mm-hmm.
But besides that, I mean, he handles his business the right way. He came out, he was mature from day one. Like, he never really had that learning curve like a lot of people have. He never really had a freshman moment like a lot of people talk about. Like, he was Dererick from day one, and we knew we were getting with him after the first fall scrimmage. We're like, this is going to be a dude that you can just tell right away, and he is. And we're excited that we have another year for him. I think probably get drafted after this year. He's old enough.
Probably, yeah.
He'll be kind of like Cade was, but ready to see where he does, how he does this next year, and where he elevate. I know he will elevate his game, so it'll be even better, which we're all super excited for.
Yeah, Dererick's freshman moment was getting on base 40-some-odd consecutive games and then not getting on base.
Yeah, the one game that he didn't get on base and then comes out the next day and goes 4 for 4.
Yeah, it was Tennessee, right, on the Saturday, and then on the Sunday he played one of his better games of the year.
I think it was his best game of the year because we talked about – we had a locker room meeting after we lost the Saturday game to Tennessee, and we're all in there and we're talking. Like, a lot of it's player-led, and it's just kind of like maybe like I could have done this a little bit better. And a lot of it's like all mental things. Like, maybe I could have been a little more focused in on it better. I could have owned my deal better, did my job better, or all that. And Dererick said something. There was a play where he was maybe 0 for 3, and he had tried to bunt for a hit in a spot that really maybe wouldn't have been necessary.
Was there 2 strikes?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
remember
so.
that. Yeah.
Where maybe it wasn't necessary, and then Dererick says in the locker room, like, if it felt like a little bit like I was playing for something more than just the game, like with the streak or whatever, because, like, I mean, everybody knows about it. And he said, that's something that won't happen again. Like, I'll come out tomorrow, and y'all will be able to tell that I put it behind me. Shows up the next day, goes 4 for 4, leads off the game with – or no, yeah, leads off the game with a homer, and then goes 4 for 4, plays one of the best games I've ever seen by a position player, similar to, like, Ethan's against Little Rock. And we're like, oh my God. Like, he literally showed up and said he was going to do it and then did it. And then it's like, yeah, he has that little bit of extra stuff between the ears and his head that a lot of people don't have. And obviously phenomenal talent, but he's got it here too. And that's why he's so consistently successful day in, day out.
Yeah. His dad's a former police officer, I think. So that, probably helps just with staying mentally sharp.
For sure.
Kaysen had a great game that day, too. That was his first career start, I think, on that Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
And he balled out. That was my recap of that game was, hey, there's these 2 freshmen. They're pretty dang good.
Yeah.
By that point, you should have already known. That was April. So
we're excited to have both of them back. Kaysen for an extra year, too, which will be crazy. I mean, that it'll go down. Both of those guys will go down as LSU legends, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So definitely excited for them.
Dererick can bunt, too. His bunt's nasty. Like, he bunts singles a lot.
His first hit of his college career was a bunt single.
Yeah.
Which was funny.
Man, he puts it in the right spot, and then he's fast as heck.
Yeah.
So it's tough to match up with.
He's got it all. There's really no holes in his game.
Yeah.
He's so good.
You think Kaysen could possibly be a Friday night guy?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I think he could have been a Friday night guy this year had our
little issue with that.
Had we not had Cade Anderson and Anthony.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he knew his role this year was to be that kind of long reliever, like shut down the game, hold it to a close game, or if needed, start on Sunday. And so he knew that, and he did that role just about perfectly. I mean, you saw him close out the first game in Omaha and then come back and start after the rain delay against UCLA, and then he was ready to go again in the championship series. So, I mean, that's a dude, whatever is needed of him, he'll be able to accomplish.
Mm-hmm. I remember that UCLA game. I was talking amongst some of our colleagues, like, who's going to start this game? I was like, I don't know. It could be Callan. It could be Shores. It could be Evans. It could be Cooper. Like, It's kind of a good problem to have.
Yeah, exactly. Right? I mean, we had so many good pieces in our bullpen, so many of which are coming back, which we're all happy for. It's something to look forward to, but it's definitely something that we were all happy to have.
Mm-hmm. I was wrong. I thought Chase would start, and people were giving me grief for that. And I was like, I'm bad. There's too many startable guys in the
literally, bullpen, you have so many people. It's just you can pick a name out of a hat and go out there and have success. But Case and obviously showed to be the right guy for the job right there, and did great.
I saw a video of his little brother Carson on Twitter. I think Perfect Game put a video out of him hitting a double or something. I was like, all right, maybe another one on the
another one, yeah.
You know? Yeah, and his older brother played. How's Guidry doing?
He's doing good. He's doing more than he was while he was hurt. He's moving around a little bit more. Like I said, we were playing pickleball.
That's a good indication.
Yeah, he wasn't exactly running across the court because, like, obviously.
Did you win or lose?
Well, we were just kind of warming up, and then we played with a few people, and then every team that I was on lost. But he did good. Like, obviously, he's not going to go out there and run around and risk hurting himself right now, but, like, he's moving around good. He'll be back for us this year, and we're beyond excited to have him back. Just think about all the pieces that we had this past year, and then you throw in him. Like, it's a lot of exciting things to look forward to when it comes to him.
Yeah, throw in Devin Sheeran, too.
Him, Devin. Yeah, a lot of things to be happy for.
You wish the game, maybe you probably don't, but they probably wish the game was 18 innings so they could all get in there and get an opportunity, you know?
Yeah.
I thought we'd see Devin against Grambling potentially, but then they canceled the game, so that didn't happen. That was kind of like the last opportunity because you're not going to put him in the regional or in Hoover, right? So
yeah, especially with not being out there for so long, and then you have to look at it. He has that redshirt year now.
Yeah.
So now
what is he, a redshirt sophomore?
He'll be a redshirt sophomore this year,
okay.
Which obviously the longer we'll be able to have a talent like that on our team, the better, which is also better for his career too, as far as leverage for the draft and stuff.
I hear he throws flames too.
Yeah,
I think Coach said he's got a bazooka.
He's going to be really good.
Yeah.
He did really well in a lot of his live at bats during the season, and like another guy with a lot to look forward to for him.
No doubt. A few more things. Thank you for your time. We could go on all day. I'm not going to make you do that. You got a movie to get ready for tonight mentally. Prepared.
Got to lock in.
Thanks for Chuck, too, running the board for us, too. Let's see. Okay, we talked about this a little bit earlier. What's it like when you're out in right field, home game, and the student section's back there?
It's awesome. I mean, it's a bunch of people. Like, they're all my age, so it's all like these guys are almost exactly like me. I like to think of myself as person first, player second. And so having those guys I'm able to just interact with all the time up there is awesome. I mean, they're all good people. They're all way nicer to me than they are to the other team, so I'm happy for that. And having them back there, like, literally, it's just something to in between pitches during a long game, whatever. Like, they're just right there. Like, a lot of me, like, I play very free and very loosely, so I know that when I'm talking to them in between pitches, or I'm talking to the bullpen that's behind there now, like, anytime I'm just, like, hanging out there and having fun, I know that's probably when I'm at my best. So it's nice having a constant reminder behind me. So I try to interact with them as much as I can. Like, I'm throwing them balls during the game or whatever, and just hanging out with them just because they're there to watch. And, I mean, I'm there to be hopefully who they're watching, and are able to have a lot of fun together.
I think someone asked you about this. My friend Noah, who does a different podcast, had asked about the hot dog thing. Or maybe it was on Mic'd Up. I forget. I think you've told that story. Any other crazy ones throughout the season maybe we didn't notice, home or away?
Not so much.
Yeah?
Yeah, not really. I mean, everything besides the hot dog was something, like, I don't want to say normal, but it was more of the norm, like, less to be told about. But they're really good. I mean, they did, which was kind of messed up, they did throw a ball at the Tennessee right fielder.
I was going to bring that up. Yep.
Yeah, that happened, which I don't condone. I don't condone it. But so I mean, there'll be times where they get rowdy and maybe get out of line a little bit. But I mean, at the end of the day, they're our fans and they're there for us, and it makes playing in Alex Box really hard for the opposing team having those guys out there. And yeah, super entertaining, super fun to be out there with them. Yeah, it's a really good time. I love right field just for the interactions.
So you would like to stay there then? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, wherever I'm needed, I'll play, and I'll never say anything about it. But the right field kind of feels like home for me.
Imagine Coach Johnson's like, Jake, go play left. You wouldn't play left ever, would you?
No.
Is like because you're left-handed. Well, Dererick's left-handed, so it doesn't really. That's not really a thing, is it?
No. I mean, if he told me to go out there and play left, I'd go out there and play left. But
well, I was joking. I
say, I know that. Yeah. Coach can't. Yeah, sorry.
My guys out
sorry,
there.
Coach, I can't.
You know?
This is having too much fun in right field.
Yeah.
Who am I going to talk to out there?
Right. Yeah. Older crowd. They probably, it's just
I would get along
students,
with them,
and then I mean, you can get along with anybody. I feel like so. During the regional, was it distracting at all to have, I'm going to say it wrong. What's that seafood? Dragos or Dragos?
Dragos.
I keep saying Dragos. Was it distracting having them cooking out there near you?
Nah, not at all. I liked it. It smelled so good.
Smell it? The shrimp
you could smell it. It smelled really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't distracting.
I hammered that because we got free meal vouchers.
Oh, yeah.
Shrimp pasta, double order.
It's so good, yeah.
That was the spot. I didn't have it during the regular season, obviously. So you got to take advantage when they do have it.
No doubt.
So,
yeah.
It was good. All right. I had some other ones on here. Asked you about the right field thing. Oh, yeah, the bullpen. So is there someone in the bullpen you particularly like to converse with during the pitching change or whatever?
Champ RT's, our director of ops, is always down there. But then, so I'm always talking with him because he'll give me like position cards and everything regarding who's pitching, like where I'm supposed to play for each batter. So they have that. And then I loved when Jacob Myers was down there just because we have a locker next to each other. So we're talking together all the time. And so in between, like there's some times where I'd stay down a little bit longer before I went to center field with the other guys. And so the times I'd be staying a little longer, I'm probably talking to Jacob Myers.
Okay.
Just like messing around with him, like, hey, when are you going to come in and strike out the side? Or like messing with him, all this stuff. Him and like Zach. Zach was down there a lot. Like
Cowan.
Yeah, Cowan, he's down there a lot. Maverick's down there a lot. Like the guys that have made a lot of appearances, those are the ones that typically I would talk to more, like Coop. Talk to Coop a lot. It's just almost hyping him up, but also goofing off with him. And like, I know like running out of that bullpen's got to be such a nerve-wracking feeling as a pitcher. So I try to like, I don't know, loosen them up a little bit. Yeah.
Calm them down.
Yeah, try to calm them down, loosen them up, take their mind off of the 13,000 people that are about to go watch them throw strike one.
Yeah.
But I just like interacting with them. I'm big on talking during the game. Like I said, I like to play loose. So I like to try to keep everyone else loose with me.
Jacob got drafted. He's a Gonzales native, Santa Maria High alum. Big fan of energy drinks, too.
Yes, he is.
You guys both are, actually.
Yeah, big time. So we kind of had a thing. Like, I would bring him some energy drinks some days. Some days he'd bring me some. So we kind of had a thing going as locker mates. So we had a little system running. It was nice.
No free ads, but what's the Celsius?
Yeah, I'm a huge Celsius guy just from the variety. Like, it's almost like I'm never drinking the same one 2 days in a row. But White Monster is a classic one. It's like everybody's go-to on our team pretty much. Like everyone loves that. But like Celsius, Jacob's a huge fan of
Ghost, right?
Ghosts and Rain energy drinks. Yeah. I know he brings Rain all the time to the field, or he would. So he's a fan of those. I mean, you look around the locker room, you got just about every energy drink you can think
Chase.
of.
Yeah,
Chase, especially during the rain delays, especially like you'll see him just going around when we're trying to get back energized for the second half of the game or whatever.
So do you like coffee or you just drink the energy drinks?
Never been a huge coffee guy. Eventually what I hear is that it'll just come to me one day, and that one day I'll just like coffee. So I'm just waiting on that day.
That's how you know you'll be old like me and washed up when you start drinking coffee.
That's what I'm ready for. That's probably going to come this year for me.
No.
Because I know Josh was never really – like Josh was always a big energy drink guy, and he still is. But he started showing up this year with coffee more often and more often. I'm like, dude, you are old. Like, I would mess with him. It's funny. But, yeah, my day's coming from what I hear. Like, Mac Bingham, I still talk to him a little bit from my freshman year's team. And he's working. He's doing, like, financial stuff. Like, he's, like, a financial advisor in California. So I'm always talking to him. And he'll send me, like, pictures on Snapchat at, like, 5:30 in the morning of him drinking coffee and getting ready to go to work. And I'm like, dude, how do you do that? And he's like, your day's coming. Get ready.
Well, yours might be, a decade plus in the future.
I hope so, yeah. That's
maybe 2.
That's ideal, yeah.
Yeah. No, that's the real world, I guess. You mentioned the rain delays. There were so many of them this year. It's crazy, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. I feel like we hardly had any rain delays in 24.
Never,
right?
I felt like. And then this year was like every single weekend just about that we had a home game.
Gosh, we'd be sitting up there and in the press box and just trying to figure out when they're going to start this thing. And what were you guys doing? I know Ianson's back there. He's chilling out eating Uncrustables. And
yeah.
You guys got movies on, I think. Ezra was telling me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we had movies going in the team room. Unless, like, another team was playing, like, we'd be watching, like, if Tennessee was playing, we'd watch their game on the thing. Or, like, if Arkansas was playing or someone like that. But we run games of Mafia, which is it's
cards,
like,
right?
Well, it is a card game, but, like, the card just tells you, like, what role you have in the game.
Oh, okay.
So we would have a narrator that would walk around and pick each role, like, while your heads are all down and all that. So we'd play Mafia. We'd goof off, watch movies, eat, try to take a nap, all that stuff.
Here we are. We're up there like, man, they're probably down there and watching film and scouting. You don't really do that in baseball, right?
We do a little bit, and that'll be like at the beginning of our day. So like before we take BP or anything, we do a little like scouting on the opposing team's pitcher. The pitchers will do it on the opposing team's hitters. They'll have a meeting. And besides that, like, yeah, during the rain delay, we're just passing the time, like, whatever way we can.
Yeah. I'd see Mississippi State's playing, like, golf with their bats and different things, and you're just trying to figure out stuff to do, I guess.
Yeah, no doubt. Because, I mean, we're all, like, nobody's really on their phone or anything in the locker room just because so many distractions.
Isn't that a rule? You can't have your phone in the locker room or something?
Yeah. So we stay off our phone just for the distractions and all that, so we're just trying to find stuff to do to kill the time. So, like, big Mafia games, like, we'll have, like, 20 people playing, and we'll be, like, yelling at each other while we're in it and all that. It's so fun.
And then 2 hours later, you're out there playing against...
Yeah, and then next thing we know, we get a knock on the locker room door. Normally it's Champ, opens up. He's like, get in the meeting room, get dressed. So, yeah, then we're back rolling.
Did you have a favorite rain delay game this year?
I
mean, you won all of them, right?
Yeah.
I think.
Just about. Besides Northwestern. That was the one.
About that one. Yeah.
That was the one which, looking back at it, that should be the game that we won more than anything else, just because the rain delay, night game.
Wasn't that a weird game? Jerry was playing a little third. You were at first?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was at first, yeah.
That was interesting.
Very. And then, so that one was probably at the bottom of my poll for rain delay games.
Well, yeah.
The Tennessee and Arkansas games, both of those were cool just because rain delay, then you go out there and then you walk off the games in late fashion. Tennessee one was really cool. And I was hoping we would play UCLA that night in Omaha after a rain delay when they're coming from a place where it never rains. Mm-hmm. They're used to perfect weather all the time, and they're going to come out, and it's going to be humid and muggy. And that I was really hoping we would play that night just because I was like, look, this is a game we could really win. But the Tennessee one probably sticks out to me. Just
that one was just nuts.
Yeah.
Everything.
Oh, or West Virginia. We rain delayed the second game against West Virginia because we were supposed to play during the day again.
You did. Yep.
And so we ended up playing that at night. So that one's probably my favorite, actually, looking back at it.
Yeah. They've all kind of just blended together.
Yeah, it seems like one long game.
Yeah.
The whole season.
Seriously. At UCLA, when I really thought y'all were going to play that, because it was only like 10 o'clock or something.
Yeah, I thought so too.
And then you wake up the next morning, first thing you see is a video of Jake double stacking the Chelsea eye, and then going out there and getting the dub.
Yeah, that was a quick turnaround for sure.
Yeah, because the game was at what, 9, 10 a.m. the next morning?
10 a.m., yeah.
Yeah, and then you guys got to be up at like 6, 7 to get rolling. And
Yeah, we were up there pretty early. We didn't even hit BP on the field. We had BP in the little cage tunnel at like 8:30.
Yeah, I don't blame you for double stacking. I think that's a double stack situation if there ever was one.
Absolutely. And the thing is, I didn't even drink both of them.
Oh, what did you do with the
I was going to drink both of them, and then I was like, look, I feel pretty rested. Like, I don't really need both of them. So I just sat one on the bench and then told everyone, I was like, hey, whoever wants it, just go grab it. Like, I'm not drinking.
Should have given it to us. We need it too.
I know, yeah. I should have came and found you.
I appreciate y'all. After the Rice game last year, y'all didn't eat all your sandwiches. Mm-hmm. So after the game, I went in there and just grabbed a couple that were sitting in the dugout.
Yeah.
Nobody ate them.
That was a brutal game, too.
It was. But y'all won that one.
A long, cold game.
Ooh, it was windy, too. Yuck. And then after the Natty, I went into the locker room just to see if there was any remnants. It just smelled like straight cigar smoke.
Yeah.
But someone didn't take their smoothie. So I took the smoothie.
Yeah. Not me. I was getting every type of fluid in me I could.
Yep.
Yeah.
A lot of water.
Absolutely.
Put it there. All right, last couple. So your dad played baseball at McNeese. Mm-hmm. Your mom played softball at McNeese. Yeah. Chance and Tina is your mom's name, right? They teach you anything about bat and ball and all that?
Yeah, absolutely. My dad he coached me growing up until I was in high school. So he coached all my travel ball teams and all that. So definitely spent a lot of long days at the field with him, long days hitting with him and all that stuff. He was a pitcher, which I actually originally came to LSU as a pitcher. And so
That's right. You still do?
Nah.
Pre-game framing in that.
Oh, yeah. I give the guys a look when we're facing a left-handed pitcher. But, so he taught me a lot about baseball. My mom, too. My mom, she played infield at McNeese in softball. So had one on both sides of the ball, which ironically enough came here in 2A for a little while. And then, so I mean, growing up, I was always long days at the field with them, and they know so much about baseball. Like, baseball is always on in our house.
Yeah.
And so it was never really a option of what my career choice would be. So I'm glad that it all worked out, and I know they're super excited. They're able to come. They're fortunate enough because LSU's only 2 hours away from home, so they're able to come to just about every game. And so that's really nice, and I'm really thankful for that.
I see videos of you pitching sometimes, even like the guy that posts a picture of you every day or whatever until the season starts. I saw a picture of you pitching. I was like, man, it's so weird watching Jake pitch. I just can't see it.
Yeah.
You know, same thing with Braswell. Apparently, he's a big pitcher. I just can't picture him pitching. You know?
I know.
It's just,
he's
weird.
He's actually really good.
Yeah.
He was throwing bullpens during the season and everything.
He had told me at regionals, hey, I'm gonna be pitching in the pros. I was like,
yeah, he's going in and try to pitch.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's good enough to do it for sure.
Well, look out for that.
Yeah.
Who do you think is in for the biggest breakout season this upcoming year, aside from yourself? I mean, you've already kind of had a breakout year, so.
I have another one.
Okay.
No, but I think there's a whole variety of guys that could. I think like Aaron Beatty could have that big jump this year. I wouldn't be surprised at all with obviously him playing more this year, taking that step forward. I think guys like Maverick and Coop could both take a huge step. William Schmidt could take the huge step into being the dude that he came here to be, on top of what we've already seen out of him. I think, there's guys all around the board. I mean, Guidry coming back off of injury, him and Sheeran could both take huge steps and be really helpful to the team. I mean, there's guys up and down that I just think, like, maybe guys that we've seen a little bit and you know that the talent's there, but maybe they're just low on the depth chart because we were so talented this past year that they'll take a step forward and be really good for us.
Probably a good thing to have several candidates for that.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, when you can't just name one, that's a really good thing.
Yeah. What does a successful junior year look like for Jake Brown?
For me, I'm not big on individual stuff, but I think going back to Omaha and competing for another national championship would be huge. I think if we could string together 2 national championships in a row, I think that'd be really cool, and that would be my biggest individual accomplishment too. Regardless of player stats and the draft and all that, like going down in the history books as a back-to-back national champion would be really cool to me. Because at the end of the day, all that matters is winning, and so I'm super competitive and want to win just about more than anybody in the world, I would think. And so having 2 national championships on my resume wouldn't look too bad.
LSU's gone back-to-back once, right, under Skip, didn't they do it?
Yeah, I think they did it in the 90s, but new era now, new coach, new people, do it again. It'll definitely look good.
I think the key to doing that is just playing with some spunk.
Absolutely, yeah, throw it back. That's Skip's quote, so if he did it, we can do it.
You told us that.
Yeah.
It sticks in my mind. I haven't heard that word in years. A lot of people probably haven't either. So one last thing. You guys were so close last year. We talked about it a lot. I think the early season get-togethers at Milam's helped with that, and Kaysen told me about that. How do you guys kind of find that again? Because, as you said, I think it will be key to putting together another good team.
Yeah, you're only as good as you are together, and that was the whole motto of our team was toughen together, and then paid dividends in the long run. So obviously we know what the feeling of what it's supposed to feel like, what it's supposed to be like. Good thing is we have a lot of guys returning, and then, like I said, I think we have the right new pieces that are coming in, and so just getting everybody around each other. Like, there's never going to be a weekend or something that we might have an off day. Like, we have a lot of Saturdays off just because of football. Like, every single Saturday that I can imagine, we're going to be together in some form throughout the week on an off day, like all getting together, eating, cooking, hanging out, all that stuff. Like, the closer you can get your team to all be around one another, because obviously it's guys from all over the country, guys of different ages. Like, we're going to have people that are 22, 23 years old, and also guys that are like just turning 18 years old. So whole variety of different people. The more you can get them around each other, the closer they're going to be. And so it's just finding those opportunities. A lot of it will be the returning guys, just putting it together just because we already all know each other. And then getting the new guys around each other, helping everybody feel comfortable, everybody at home. Like, LSU baseball is one big family, and the sooner we can let everybody know that and let everybody know, like, hey, this is more than just a team. It's a real family. It's a brotherhood. And have everybody around each other will be awesome, and help us out in the long run again.
Yep. Well said. Now's the time for that, and then before you know it, fall will be here, and then you go back for winter, and then preseason, and then boom,
It's
there
time
you
to
go. I'm not sure. Who are you guys playing opening day? Is it still not figured out? Yeah, I don't know either.
Yeah, I have no idea.
It's not like football scheduling where you're playing Clemson in 2035.
Yeah.
It's like
literally. Yeah, I don't know who it is.
Go with the flow.
I don't know who it is. I just know when it is, and I know that we'll be ready.
Anytime, any place.
Yep.
Against anybody. Yeah, I think that's the saying.
Cool.
So, R.I.P. Purdue Fort Wayne too. They're no longer a team.
Yeah, I know.
guess, so.
Yeah, kind of.
Too bad. It won't be them. We know that.
Yeah, it won't be them.
So, thanks for your time, Jake.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me again.
100 minutes.
Perfect.
That we just went.
Awesome, yeah.
And we could probably go, I think we covered pretty much everything on here. We probably could talk for another 4 hours.
Yeah.
But that would not be fair to you or Chuck or the people watching, although they probably, anything you do, anytime we're talking, I'm sure they'll be listening.
Awesome, yeah.
So thanks again. Junior year coming up. Got a few more weeks of summer to enjoy, some more movies to watch, and rack up that count. We'll have to check in about how you're doing in the fall and where that number's at and stuff.
Absolutely.
So enjoy that movie tonight, and I'm sure we'll see you around campus pretty soon for the Chief Coach Jordan Classic, right? Isn't that what it's called?
Chief Jamie Classic.
Chief Jamie Classic, yes.
We'll be
Jamie
back purple and gold, Chief and Jamie.
Yeah.
We'll have a lot of fun this fall.
We'll have all the coverage for you, of course, on WAFB. So thanks again for your time, and thank you all for watching. We will catch you next time on Game Time with John Eads.
Yep, thank you.